Hey, what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com. This is a really nice, fun, bluesy progression. So this is one of those kind of like country boogie blues kind of things. You hear Grateful Dead do it. John Mayer just did a cover of this tune recently, so there's kind of a new interest in it. But it's cool because it uses the chords of the 12-bar blues, but then it throws a minor, the relative minor chord in there. The relative minor. It's fast. It's dangerous. No. So it's kind of an alternate, another bluesy kind of progression that you can add to your skills. Also, you can try Guitar Jams. It's my site with a ton of lessons, all kinds of stuff. Leave a link down there for the site. You can try it for free for 3 days. It's cool. Helps me. But let's zoom in and break this one down right now. Here we go. All right. So I'm just going to break the chords down for you first, and we'll pick a little rhythm to strum, and hopefully you have some fun with it. So the first chord is E7 or E major. So you can play like a regular E major chord. You can play an E7 chord by just taking your ring finger off. And then there's lots of cool, fun tricks like hammering on that first fret of the G string right there. And then also pulling off on the 3rd fret of the low E right there. Then we're going to go to an A7 chord, and I'm just going to go right to this way, where middle finger's on the 2nd fret of the D, ring finger's on the 2nd fret of the B right there. Back to E7. Okay, so here it is from the top so far, E7. Now we go to A7. Back to E. Then A7 again. E7 again, then C sharp minor. So we got 1 bar chord in there. And C sharp minor is called the relative minor to E major. It's always a good kind of contrasting chord. And then the little turnaround, E or E7, either one, you can mix and match. E to B7, 2, 1, 2, pinky on the 2 of the high E, back to E7 or E major. So you got E major or E7. Going to A7, back to E7, back to A7, E7, C sharp minor, E, B7, back to E. Here it is again. E, or E7, A7, yeah, back to E7. Minor, E major, B7, E. When you go to the C sharp minor chord, it's kind of cool to do a half step lead into it. So you'd be on the 3rd fret up to the 4th fret, so like. Hope you got something from that. It's fun to have different progressions that are still kind of a blues kind of song, and this one was really fun to put together, and it's a super fun progression to jam over too. So anyway, you can always try my site out for free for 3 days down there. Thanks for hanging out with me, and hope to see you in another lesson real soon. Take care.